hard to get me in this fireplace and the stonework I wanted to show you in one shot in this little bitty cabin. I had to move a little bit of furniture to do it. I wanted to tell you about this. I really didn't take hardly any video or anything when I was doing it because it was just one of those things that I just did. I had 2 or 3 other projects going this last fall, and I did it in a couple of days. Tammy was here one of the days. This started out, it was just a scratch coat. It had been a scratch coat since just shortly after the cabin was built. My sister and brother-in-law had picked out the stone, and I've got a picture I'll include it in the video of off the box. It's all faded. They had picked the stone out for this, and it was a pattern that was supposed to be put up, round stone. Well, the stone ended up out on somewhere, and then it ended up on the screen porch because it was bought, I think, before the screen porch possibly. And then it stayed out there, and it was out there so long that the boxes actually rotted off the stone. And then Pete passed away and didn't get a chance to do it. Pete was a stonemason. Pete was a good stonemason, but that's really not stonemasonry. He would have used mortar. I used Gorilla construction adhesive because I figured that would work, and it did. But anyways, over the years, a bunch of the stone got broke out there. There was pieces, so you couldn't use the pattern, and I don't think there would have been enough for a pattern. So one day I just come in and started gluing stuff up. I laid some out on the porch, and I saw something right away. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Pete was a Western fanatic. He had all the Louis L'Amour books. There's several pictures of John Wayne upstairs. Anyways, I knew that, and the artsy-fartsy side of me took over when I started doing these rocks because I seen something right away. I seen, hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'm going to take the camera off of here, and you'll see it. I did take some still pictures, but what we have here is what I call the cowboy and the Indian that is in the stone on each side. The cowboy is right there. There's our Indian, and I picture him with a headdress. But I seen those things as it was coming together and tried to amplify him as we went up. That's a cowboy with a short stub of cigarette hanging out of his mouth. That's his chin clear down on the floor down there. Eye. Like a sitting bull type Indian. There's his chin, mouth, nose, eyes. But there's a lot of other stuff going on in here too. Some of it was pretty accidental. For example, we have a mountain lion. At least I see a mountain lion. He's climbing up here. There's his eyes. Some people see Homer Simpson. I see a silverback gorilla right in there. I see some sort of duck. There's a mallard there. I see all kinds of things. And then we have a 70s guy over here in the corner with a fro and shades. I see him right there. Pete had built the hearth part. He did that many years ago. We found these pieces of wood at Habitat for Humanity. I think they were 50 cents a piece, and I cut them off. I need to fit them better, but to finish it off. But I think it come out okay. And I sit here endlessly picturing new things in the rock. I'm so glad I did it that way. I just did it. Started putting it together, and it is what it is. So I think there was somebody else helping me on this one, because there was a real stonemason, and it ain't me. See you later.